वी आर लाइव गाइस। हाय, क्या हाल चाल है। और आज हम स्ट्रीम को जल्दी शुरू करते हैं क्योंकि हम खेलने वाले हैं आवर फर्स्ट हॉरर गेम, जिसका नाम है द ल्योर। बट ब्राइटनेस क्या हम क्लियरली देखना चाहते हैं या फिर वी वांट टू सी बेयरली? आई थिंक 0.6 सही रहेगा। वी आर नॉट यूजिंग अ कंट्रोलर। ओके, देखते हैं कि क्या कमाल होता है इस गेम में। एक बियर की बोतल पड़ी है, एक चश्मा है साइड में। ये मुझे लगता है हमारा क्लोजेट है। ये एक लैंप है।
Go there.
डोंट गो देयर।
Feels like I just missed him.
ओके, यहाँ पर सिगरेट का एक पैकेट पड़ा है, लेकिन उस पर डॉट है। ओके,
Still warm. He was here recently. David?
डेविड ने पक्का है, डेविड यहाँ पर आया होगा क्योंकि सिगरेट अभी भी जल रही है। मिसिंग पर्सन। इसको देख के लगता है कि हम शायद कोई डिटेक्टिव हैं इस गेम में।
Won't budge.
ओके, गेट है जहाँ पर ताला लगा हुआ है।
It's empty.
एक रेडियो है जो कि खाली है। पंखा भी होना है, मुझे लगता है यहाँ पे कोई और था अभी इस टाइम पे। हमने की उठाई है, वो पक्का उस गेट की होगी। खोल लूँ ना? फट तो बहुत रही है, लेकिन जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा। ओके,
Just how much time did you spend in this room?
चारों तरफ फाइल्स ही फाइल्स हैं, फाइल्स ही फाइल्स। ओह, मुझे नहीं पता वो क्या था, लेकिन उस बॉक्सेस के पास मैं बिल्कुल नहीं जाना चाहता। कर लूं? जय माता दी। क्या है ये?
What is that?
हमने अपने आप को इन्फेक्ट कर लिया, पता नहीं कौन सा पैरासाइट था वो।
So many disappearances.
$32 missing in the last month. Oh my God. गेट अपने आप वैसे तो दूसरे कॉरिडोर में गेट अपने आप खुला हुई।
How am I back here?
ओके, व्हाट द कोई ना कोई सारी सिगरेट्स पी गए। चल क्या रहा है भाई यहाँ पर?
All right, David. What were you listening to in here? I'm documenting this in case I can't tell you myself. I don't know the date anymore. I've been losing track of time. It doesn't matter. There's something growing in here. It grows towards the rooms I spend time in. It's following me. I think it's been waiting for someone to follow. It looks solid, but some of it isn't. The dry parts, they crumble if you push into them. I don't know if I'm getting closer, or if it is. I don't know if I want to leave anymore.
जो भी कुछ ये ग्रो हो रहा था, जो डेविड हमें बता रहा है, वो अब हमारे शरीर के अंदर है। क्या यहाँ से अभी कोई गया था? मुझे ऐसा लगा कि यहाँ से कोई अभी गया है। What is happening here? मैं नहीं जाना चाहता अंदर। बाहर से ही दरवाजा इतना स्पूकी लग रहा है। Let's go, but जब से पैरासाइट हमारे अंदर गया, लगता है पूरा घर ही बदल गया। यहीं से गेम स्टार्ट हुई थी ना? इट्स लाइक कि पूरा घर ही इन्फेक्टेड है।
More of that stuff.
Oh my god.
Hello? You left it open. David? You left the door open. David, is that you? I don't know where I end anymore. Where are you? Everywhere. No. There seems to be something in the vent. I should look for a way to open it.
How do I open the vent? Come on.
Is this place alive?
दरवाजा बंद हो गया भाई। दरवाजा बंद हो चुका है। क्या गेम है ये? ओके, तो कोई औजार मिला है हमें, उससे वो वेंट मुझे लगता है हमें खोलना होगा। इट्स लाइक कि पूरा घर एक लूप है बहुत बड़ा। We are opening the vent. The dining room is safe. Missing एक फिश बनी हुई है यहाँ पे। ये लिखा हुआ है द डाइनिंग रूम इज सेफ, तो शायद हमें अब डाइनिंग रूम में जाना पड़ेगा। पर ये क्या हुआ? सारा का सारा घर ही चेंज हो चुका है। व्हाट द ये कहाँ आ गए भाई? कोई दरवाज़ा ही नहीं है यहाँ पे।
Один.
That's us. हम भी मिसिंग हैं। एकदम से दरवाजा क्या हो रहा है? घर ही क्या लाजवाब घर है भाई। ये क्या था? There is a door there. लेकिन हम अंदर नहीं जा पा रहे। ओ डोंट टच एनीथिंग। ऐसा लगता है कि हम वीक और जैसे जैसे कोई शौक लग रहे हैं और ज़्यादा हमारा कैरेक्टर वीक होता जा रहा है।
Wait. No.
वो हम ही थे। वो हम ही थे। चल क्या रहा है?
John. Where are they? John! John! What have you done? It's all your fault. Where are they? Where are they?
नो सेव अस। कोई बचाओ हमें। कोई बचाओ।
John! You left me.
हाँ ये थी गेम। काफ़ी साइकोलॉजिकल हॉरर टाइप गेम, लेकिन इट वाज गुड, इट वाज गुड। अब क्या करें? 5 creepiest 5 creepiest forest encounters caught on camera. इस पर रिएक्ट करते हैं। लेट्स सी।
Sergei Sokolovsky is a guy who loves the outdoors. His content focuses on spending long periods of time in the wilderness, building shelters, surviving, and camping through the night. He's a very experienced outdoorsman who recognizes most of the sounds you hear in the woods and knows how to stay safe in remote places. But on this particular night, he encountered something that left him feeling pretty unsettled. It was going to be a very cold night, and he decided that there was no better way to spend it than on a camping trip deep.
Why? क्यों बेटर है भाई? I know what is in cold night, what is better. Staying inside your house and putting a heater on, watching Netflix. That sounds fun to me. मुझे नहीं पता ये गोरों को क्या थ्रिल मिलता है। हम जंगल में कैंपिंग करने जाएंगे।
In
फिर
the
जब कुछ
woods.
होता है तब रोते हैं। Wilderness Whispers, shout out to the channel. Makes
Привет, друзья!
amazing
Сегодня
content.
выбрался в одиночный поход с ночевкой. Выбрался, конечно, поздновато, но ничего страшного. Уже прошел некоторое
With that,
количество километров
let's just
и
hear
думаю,
him.
пора искать место под ночевку. Ночью передают температуру -7, поэтому ночевка будет экстремальная. Одно дело у костра ночевать, а другое дело в палатке холодной. Поэтому
Russian?
не знаю, как
क्या ये रशियन लैंग्वेज है? मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है सुन के रशियन है।
пройдет ночевка, экстремально, не экстремально, но спальник у меня вроде бы теплый, хотя в такую погоду -7 я еще и в нем не ночевал. В общем, тоже протестим спальник. Короче, буду сейчас искать местечко под ночевку. В принципе, вот этот лес, он тоже нормально. Тут есть и сухие дрова, и место довольно просторное. Но я хочу еще немного пройтись дальше вглубь, посмотреть, что там за лес, и может где-нибудь там
इन शॉर्ट अगर आपको समझाऊं तो बेसिकली वो कह रहा है कि मैं गधा हूँ, मुझे थ्रिल मिलता है ऐसी स्टूपिड एक्टिविटीज़ करके, और अब मैं आज यहाँ पर सोऊंगा। बेसिकली एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है वो ये।
если будет хорошее местечко, расположить лагерь, либо же обратно сюда
ही सेइंग कि
вернуться.
वो यहाँ पर
Ну, в общем,
कैंप लगाएगा,
посмотрим.
उसको सही जगह
After
लग
hiking
लगेगी।
for a while, he eventually found a good spot to set up camp in a comfortable clearing surrounded by dense forest.
В общем-то, принял решение расположиться тут. Дальше никуда не идти, потому что тут такая более уютная полянка, более такой лес плотный, молодняк. Нормально, если кто-то будет ночью ко мне пробираться, то я в любом случае услышу. В общем-то, нормально.
भाई को पता है कि कोई ना कोई इसको रात को इसके पास इस कैंप पे आएगा। ही नोज दैट इन एडवांस, लेकिन It's like कि why putting your own life in danger? Camping in wilderness, it's not something that I will recommend doing, but लेकिन हम ऐसे लोगों को देखकर फन कर सकते हैं, एंटरटेनमेंट हो सकते हैं. Hopefully he makes this journey alive.
Правильно. Есть место, где поставить также палатку. Снега тут не особо много. В общем-то, нормально. Да и дров тут тоже вроде как есть. Если что, туда сходим. Там по дороге видел много сушин.
He began setting up his tent, and once that was done, he went to gather some firewood so he could get a fire going and make himself something to eat. But as the food cooked and the temperature dropped minute by minute, the daylight slowly began to disappear, leaving him alone in a very dark forest. The food was finally ready, and he sat down by the fire to eat. But while he was doing that, something started happening that managed to make even him panic.
Кто-то кричит. Кто это? Кто это? Офигеть.
It's like कि दो चीज़ें हो सकती हैं कि यहाँ पर या कोई जंगली जानवर है या फिर कोई चुड़ैल है. मुझे तो कोई चुड़ैल की चीखने की आवाज़ जैसी लगी है ये. I don't know.
Я не знаю, на телефон было слышно или нет. Это, наверное, лиса. Я впервые такой звук слышу. Я не знаю, было ли слышно на телефон. Я не успел камеру достать. Хорошо, хоть на телефоне что-то записал. Когда вот слышишь подобные крики, звуки, то всегда в лесу становится не по себе прям. Я впервые слышал крик лисы. Ну, я подозреваю, что это крик лисы, потому что когда-то я узнавал, как кричит лиса, и она плюс-минус вот так же и кричит. Это прям не лай косули, а именно это...
ये कह रहे हैं कि ये एक फॉक्स हो सकता है क्योंकि फॉक्स भी सिमिलरली चीखते हैं. I don't know. It can be or it can be a ghost. ऐसी जगहों पे in wilderness there is negative energy होती है.
Такой крик, ё-моё, как будто женский. Прям офигеть. Он сначала ко мне этот крик приближался, а потом начал отдаляться. Все произошло настолько быстро, что я даже не успел это нормально заснять. Я сразу на телефон снимал, потом хотел на фотоаппарат снять, потому что микрофон тут получше. И как-то так получилось, что не особо и получилось. Но я офигел, реально прям офигел.
Salam Saab. Salam Saab.
Hey, bloody hell!
He said that he had never heard a sound like that in the woods before, and coming from someone who spends more time in the wilderness than most people ever will, that says a lot. His first assumption was that it was a fox, and to be honest, that was my first thought too. But what confused him was how much it sounded like a woman in distress, almost as if someone was being attacked somewhere in the darkness.
It sounded like a woman.
На часах у нас уже где-то, уже 3 часа. Я
What do you do in this situation? क्या करोगे? There's no light. जंगल में ऐसे तो हो नहीं सकता कि वहां से रात को आप निकल सको. बिल्कुल भी नहीं. इतने अंधेरे में कहाँ जाओगे? काफी मुश्किल होता है भाई लोग. काफी मुश्किल. When you hear something, just do one thing. Pray to God. सिर्फ भगवान को ही याद करना और भगवान का ही सहारा बनना. माफ़ी मांगना कि आपने खुद को अपनी जो उन्होंने लाइफ दी है उसको खतरे में डाला और ये डिसीजन लिया कैंपिंग करने का. मे बी ही विल लिसन टू यू. मे बी.
поспал, но сейчас я проснулся от того, что холодно. То есть холодно не в самом спальнике, а холодно от земли. Я подстелил куртку, было нормально, но все равно холод от земли отдает. Прям чувствуется, как в спине холодно. Не знаю, что буду делать.
He decided to stay close to the tent, not wanting to go out and investigate. He threw some more wood onto the fire and eventually climbed into the tent. But even then, the temperature was too uncomfortable for him to get much sleep. He made it through the night, but he couldn't stop thinking about what he had heard. Personally, I'm leaning toward the
Is this a good experience? Is this a good experience? Tell me, guys. अंधेरा, जंगल, आवाजें, नेगेटिव एनर्जी, कोल्ड, नींद भी अच्छे से ना आना, रिसोर्सेज भी ना होना. Is this a good energy? हाँ, बताइए मुझे.
fox explanation, but many people in the comments pointed out that foxes usually sound different and that this was far too similar to a woman screaming. Some even speculated that it could have been a woman who had been abducted and brought deep into the forest. Of course, there's absolutely no evidence that this was the case, so let's just hope it really was a fox and nothing more, and that neither he nor anyone else was actually in danger that night. And remember, this was an experienced outdoorsman. Just imagine hearing something like that during your very first night camping alone in the forest. Tell me, what do you
Yeah.
think it was?
That's not something I will do. ऐसी चीज मैं कभी नहीं करूँगा.
This next video
India. Next video is from India.
comes from India and was captured around October 13th, 2025 in Balhud village, deep within the buffer zones of Madhya Pradesh's Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve. Tension had been building for days. A tiger had been slipping out of the forest and into the open fields near the village. It had been spotted prowling dangerously close to homes, and in places like these, news spreads quickly. Naturally, the villagers began growing uneasy. For forest officials, a tiger wandering this close to people meant one thing: it needed to be located quickly and carefully. So they turned to an old and
Usually when this happen, जहाँ तक मैंने पढ़ा है, either the tiger is injured, जरूर वो इंजर्ड हो सकता है, तो वो इजी किल्स जो कि ह्यूमंस होते हैं, इंसान होते हैं, उनकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होता है. तभी वो यूजुअली तभी टाइगर्स ह्यूमंस को अपना शिकार बनाते हैं. तो हो सकता है कि उस टाइगर के साथ भी यही हुआ हो.
trusted
He's
method,
injured maybe.
elephants. But why elephants? They're trained, steady-footed, and guided by experienced mahouts, and these elephants can go where vehicles simply can't, pushing deep into dense vegetation to find exactly where the tiger is hiding. While searching for the animal, one of the elephants noticed movement inside the thick bushes. Not long after one of the men started recording, this happened.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
In an instant, the tiger exploded out of its hiding place and lunged straight at the elephant. The camera captured the chaos that followed. Shouts of alarm, the elephant recoiling from the sudden attack and then quickly turning and retreating to safety. Fortunately, the mahouts walked away unharmed. But it's safe to say that this could have ended very differently. Even though they suspected the tiger
One
was
thing that जो मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि टाइगर कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता था एलिफेंट का. एलिफेंट तो डेंजर में नहीं था. डेंजर में था वो ह्यूमंस जो उसके एलिफेंट के ऊपर थे. आपने वो देखी है कि एक वीडियो थी जहाँ पर जो टाइगर कोई खेतों में होता है और एकदम से वो इतनी ऊपर जंप करके एक आदमी जो भी उसको चला रहा होता है एलिफेंट को, उस पर पंजा मारता है और उसका हाथ ही मतलब पूरा छेड़ जाता है बंदे का. मतलब 10 फीट से ऊपर जंप मार लेता है टाइगर.
somewhere nearby, they clearly weren't expecting it to attack. It just goes to show that encountering an animal like that in the wild is not something you ever want to experience.
Yeah,
In this case,
no
there were
shade.
several people and trained elephants nearby to help if things went wrong. Now, imagine facing something like that completely alone.
If you're sleeping in a position like this, you got to hear about this thing. There's this new contour pillow out there. It's
Salong Se Naga is a channel from India where the creator loves exploring different places and often camps in some of the most remote locations imaginable. He usually shares the history and backstories of the places he visits, which makes his content very entertaining to watch. But in this particular video, he and his group stumbled upon something that was genuinely strange, especially for someone seeing it for the first time. The group had gone on a hike deep into a dense forest in Nagaland, but what started as a simple forest exploration quickly turned into a discovery that left all of them feeling unsettled.
सेफ्टी के लिए बस गन भी पकड़ा हुआ है.
There is going to be a tiger. My guess.
नहीं होगा भाई. चल के आ रहा है, थोड़ा थकान महसूस हो रहा है, इसलिए थोड़ा रेस्ट करा है हम लोग भी. और नदी का सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि जंगल पूरा घना हो गया, तो पूरा नदी उठ के जाना पड़ेगा हम लोग. अभी भी कम से कम आधा घंटा 1 घंटा जैसा तो लगेगा. तो देखते हैं और कितना आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा. तो पूरा जंगल काट के जा रहा है. देखिए नदी का सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है.
The forest was so dense that they had to cut their way through it, clearing bushes and vegetation in front of them with machetes just to keep moving forward. Being in such a remote area, they were also carrying firearms for protection in case they encountered dangerous wildlife. After a long hike, they eventually reached a river, and from that point on, the terrain became much easier to navigate since they no longer had to cut through thick vegetation with every step. Eventually, they started feeling hungry, so they decided to stop near the river to eat something. But while they were resting, they noticed something high up on the mountain nearby, something that immediately caught their attention and left them fascinated.
ओह, यहाँ पर हनीबी का घोंसला है. हनीबी का घोंसला शायद ऊपर में भी है, लेकिन यहाँ से दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है.
Okay.
They launched a drone to get a closer look at the beehives, which turned out to be absolutely massive. While flying the drone, they also noticed a path that seemed much more traveled than anything else around it. Considering how deep they were in the forest, this immediately caught their attention. Curious to find out where it led, they decided there was only one thing to do. They followed it all the way to the top of the mountain.
ओह, ये कौन सा केक है? पता कर लेते हैं. चला, रास्ता भी ठीक ठाक ही है, इतना खराब तो नहीं है. मतलब आदमी लोग आने जाना करते रहता है यहाँ पर. नीचे में तो इतना अंधेरा था यहाँ पर. ओह, ये है तो केक. ओह, ओ भाई, पत्थर है. अंदर का नज़ारा दिखा देता हूँ. यहाँ पर बहुत साफ है. ऐसा है. देखिए यहाँ पर थोड़ा अंधेरा सा है. ये मेन शेड होता है, शायद यहाँ से अंदर घुसेगा. दिखाता हूँ हमारा लाइट वगैरह ठीक ठाक करके. पहला ये ऊपर का नज़ारा दिखा देता. बहुत आदमी लोग मेमोरी, अपना मेमोरी पूरा लिख के रखा हुआ है. बहुत आदमी विजिट किया हुआ है.
They eventually arrived at a creepy old cave with all sorts of names and sentences written across the walls. They had no idea what this place was, but despite that, they continued moving deeper and deeper inside.
A lot of people, बहुत सारे लोग अपनी जान गंवाते हैं ये केव एक्सप्लोरेशन में। बहुत सारे होता ही रहता है। समथिंग दैट इज फन टू डू, लेकिन इन्वॉल्व्स काफी सारे रिस्क।
But then, as they ventured deeper inside, they stumbled upon something they never expected to find, and suddenly the whole place became a lot creepier. Take a look.
हड्डी दिखिला है क्या क्या चीज का हड्डी है भाई स्टेक लगा तो गुड प्राइस अच्छा तुमशी खानदा 이것도 ना 이제 한데 ये देखो खोपड़ी ये तो बहुत ही बड़ा है भाई ये पूरा भरा हुआ है
ओह माय गॉड।
यहाँ पे यहाँ पर शायद ये पत्थर ऊपर से गिर के टूटाया होगा तो अब इतना बड़ा है itu maiki las na ge ano itu ye kibab tana las hai
ये तो नका बिल खाला है
itu bani maiki la na
ए मोता ला है
mata la na
The cave was scattered with human bones, and of course, stumbling upon something like that in the middle of nowhere is enough to terrify anyone. Your first thought would probably be that you found a place where a criminal
गैंग जहाँ पर लोगों को अगवा करके उनको मार के यहीं पर छोड़ते होंगे। Very dark.
had been dumping bodies.
Very
Fortunately,
dark, man.
that wasn't the case. After leaving the cave, they met some people from a nearby village who explained the real story behind the remains. According to them, the skeletons dated back to the 17th and 18th centuries and belonged to their ancestors. They explained that when someone died in the village, the body would first be left to dry inside the home. Once fully dried, the bones would be placed into clay pots and carried up into the mountain caves using ropes and ladders to reach them. It may sound creepy to us, but it was simply part of their tradition, and because of that, it isn't really our place to judge.
Really creepy traditions इंडिया में एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। बहुत सारे तरीकों से हम डेड लोगों को यूजुअली पीपल बरी और क्रीमेट देम, और ये एक नया तरीका है कि मारकर जब वो कोई भी मारकर नहीं सॉरी जब भी कोई रिलेटिव मरता है तो उसको उसकी डेड बॉडी को पहले अपेरेंटली वो घर पे रखते हैं मटकों में, फिर जाके केव में छोड़ आते हैं। There are so many traditions in this country जो doesn't make any sense, कुछ सेंस ही नहीं बनाते। Just cremate them, no? I don't know. There could be कोई और religion हो सकता है ये। I don't know.
Still, let's be honest. If you were a stranger walking into that cave without knowing any of the history behind it, seeing human bones scattered everywhere would be absolutely terrifying. Fortunately, it turned out to be nothing more than an ancestral ossuary.
Ancestral ossuary.
वेकफिट के सॉलिड मैट्रेस की डिस्टर्ब शील्ड मोशन आइसोलेशन टेक्नोलॉजी से आपको मिलती है अनबिलीवेबल स्लीप।
देखो, एक सेलिब्रिटी का नाम मेरे पास आया हुआ फिक्स होने के लिए, डेट ऑफ बर्थ के हिसाब से मैं फिक्स कर रहा हूँ,
Why
सिग्नेचर
these
किसका बना के दूं।
ads? मुझे प्रीमियम
Xander
अकाउंट लेना
Budnick
ही
is a
पड़ेगा।
man who creates survival videos, spending days, or sometimes even weeks, in all kinds of remote and interesting locations. His videos are incredibly relaxing to watch, and you can learn a lot from him because he's a very experienced outdoorsman who knows how to hunt, build shelters, make fire, and much more. He often titles his videos things like 5 days, 7 days, or even 30 days in a particular location. And when you spend that much time alone in one place, unwanted attention sometimes comes with it. In this particular video, he set out on a 5-day solo survival trip with no food, water, shelter, or fire, planning to figure everything out as he went along.
I'm in the coastal rainforest of the Pacific Northwest. Over the next 5 days, I hope to fish and forage my way to sustenance as I beat off the nasty rains that inhabit this region. I'm out here for a handful of nights surviving up the land with the limited tools I have here in my bag. What I don't have is any kind of fire starter, any kind of shelter, any kind of water, or any kind of food. 4 things you need in order to survive. Though this is a brand new environment for me, and with that comes brand new challenges, and as I've learned,
ऐसे लोगों को मुझे लगता है कि एक चीज़ मेरा ओपिनियन है ऐसे लोगों के बारे में कि ऑल्दो कि वो मुझे और काफ़ी सारे लोगों को स्टूपिड साउंड करें कि व्हाई वुड एनीवन डू दिस, और लेकिन फर्स्ट दे आर हैविंग सम सॉर्ट ऑफ फन, सम सॉर्ट ऑफ थ्रिल। दूसरा कि इफ़ यू आर एबल टू डू दिस, सर्वाइव इन अ जंगल विद नथिंग, यू आर आउट ऑफ वरीज, कोई वरी नहीं होगी आपको, कुछ भी कर सकते हो आप। फिर कल को यू कैन डू एनीथिंग, यू डोंट हैव टू बाइंड टू द सोसाइटी, रूल्स ऑफ द सोसाइटी। सपोज कि यूजुअली लोग भी करते होंगे ये। अब यही बंदा किसी भी इंसान के साथ कोई समझो कोई बैंक लूट ले और अपनी लग्जरी लाइफ जिए, उसके बाद जब पैसे ख़त्म हो जाए ही कुड कम एंड लिव इजीली हेयर। मतलब पुलिस या कोई फोर्सेस ऐसे इनको ढूंढने के लिए तो इतने डेंस जंगलों में आएगी नहीं। दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग। समझ रहे हो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
there's more to this place than meets the eye. I'll tell you guys all about that a little later, but for now, let's find a nice place to call home, because got a lot of work to do.
He then began walking through the forest in search of a good location, somewhere that would not only work as a campsite, but also help keep him safe from any animals that might wander too close during the night. Once he found a suitable spot, he laid out the equipment he had brought with him on the ground to show the audience exactly what he would be working with during the trip.
Let me just quickly show you everything I brought. Over here we got a bit of camera gear, drone. This is a whole bunch of backup batteries. People ask me how I get power. It's a whole ton of these. This is first aid and emergency kit. I got a bit of clothing. Here's rain gear. Here is thermals and a sweater, sunglasses, little bug hoodie. Don't know if I need that. And a puffer jacket. Next we got bear spray, bear horn. We got a headlamp, little emergency beacon, some fishing line, hooks, bit of wire for fishing, saw, machete, knife, small pot, paracord, life straw. This is a cheap life straw, so hopefully it helps me not get giardia. And the 2 luxury items I brought, Insta coffee. I always bring it, no calories in that. Caffeine is wonderful. And I also brought a sleeping bag. Obviously I got this wool blanket here, which is quite a small wool blanket for me. Barely covers me. It'll keep me slightly warm, but the nights out here are actually quite cold, and with just the wool blanket I'd have to keep a fire going all night, and if I have to do that for 5 days, it's a ton of energy. And I decided last minute I'm going to bring a sleeping bag and save that energy to film and procure food.
Over the next couple of days, he managed to build himself a pretty cozy shelter. He even found some scrap metal that had been left behind there years earlier and decided to use it as a makeshift cooking surface. He survived on mushrooms and various edible plants he found around the forest, but eventually he started craving something a little more substantial. So he decided to try catching some fish. However, while scouting the area near the lake, he spotted a bear not too far away, making fishing there a very bad idea. Thankfully, after a while, the bear moved on, and Xander decided to give it a try.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh no, no, no. Oh, I had one. I've been getting a few bites, but honestly, I think the bait's just terrible. I don't really have many options right now. The shellfish are the only thing that's around. Maybe they like slug as much as I do, I don't know.
He didn't catch anything, and by this point, he was extremely hungry. After days of surviving on very little food, he barely had anything left in his system. Unfortunately, that hunger pushed him into making a very serious mistake, one that almost went completely wrong.
Hey, वेंकी अपग्रेड मांग रहा है क्या?
क्रिकेट तो बहुत खेल लिया, थोड़ा हॉकी हो जाए?
हो जाए.
बॉयज, हॉकी तो हो गया, अब कुछ और हो जाए.
किंगफिशर हो जाए, द किंग ऑफ गुड टाइम्स.
अगर इस वीडियो को स्किप करने से पहले बस एक बार अपनी आंखें बंद कर लें, तो शायद आपको समझ.
Black bear's right there, but it looks like it's getting some food, so I'm gonna try to kind of sneak below him and see if I can fish. But that might be a bad call. I don't think it's very territorial, so could be all right.
Whoa! All right, the bear's looking over here. Okay.
This man, पता नहीं कितने गूदे हैं इस बंदे के. I mean, he has balls of steel. He's recording a wild bear. Recording him. Crazy. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I had a fish, but the bear's giving me a stern look like this is his territory, not mine. So I'm gonna spend the day hungry and not mauled by a bear.
He did eventually catch a fish, but this time he just couldn't retrieve it because the bear was watching him, almost as if it was saying, "Try to take it, and you're dead." Xander decided to back away because at that particular moment, he didn't have the energy to deal with a bear encounter after days.
Yeah. Even if he had the energy, क्या कर सकता था वो bear के आगे? Nothing.
Of barely eating. Fortunately, it was his last day in the forest. He went to sleep hungry, and the following morning a boat arrived to pick him up and take him out of there. This video is a great reminder of why it's so important to secure food while you still have the energy to do so. As hunger sets in, people become more likely to make desperate decisions and mistakes that can end up costing them their lives. Xander took a risk, but he also knew when to walk away from that fish. Experience played a huge role in that decision. Still, there's no doubt that he found himself in a very difficult situation, and that luck was also on his side that day. This video comes from a page called Beckler89, whose owner found himself in a pretty scary situation. He was out running in Fish Creek with his dog, Cooper. At one point during the run, Cooper stopped to sniff something, so the uploader took the opportunity to stop for a moment and check his phone. But when he looked back up, he saw something that made his heart sink. A coyote was stalking them from the bushes less than 10 steps away. The worst part, it appeared to be focused on Cooper, which is extremely unusual behavior for a coyote. Take a look.
Get out of here! Hey! Hey! No! Get out of here! Hey! Get out of here! Get going! Get going! Hey! Go! Come on! Get out of here! Hey! Get out of here! Ha! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Ha!
The uploader immediately started yelling in an attempt to scare it away, but the coyote didn't even flinch. There was no one else around, and as it continued moving toward Cooper, he decided to activate his smart glasses so that if an attack happened, everything would be recorded. That was incredibly strange behavior for a coyote. It was unusually bold and seemed completely undeterred by the yelling. It almost looked like it really wanted to get to Cooper. No matter how many times he tried to scare it away, the coyote kept coming back. Later, the uploader said that he wasn't sure whether the animal was behaving in a predatory way or if it was simply being territorial. Some people...
I think he wanted to eat his dog. That's it.
in the comments were genuinely worried for Cooper, while others felt that the man was overreacting. Personally, I think the coyote may have had pups nearby and simply wanted the man and the dog to leave the area, but at the same time, it really did seem focused on Cooper. So honestly, I don't know exactly what was happening there. What do you think? Was the man overreacting, or was his concern justified?
Told you guys, this channel is something else. Something amazing. Holy shit. What should we do next? You know कि मेरे पास एक बहुत बढ़िया कह सकते हैं कि रैपिड होल या मिस्ट्री है जो मैं इस चैनल में आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन आई डोंट नो कि if this stream is the right time. It's getting a little bit late. आई थिंक कि हम इस स्ट्रीम में एक गेम काउंटर स्ट्राइक की करेंगे, सिर्फ एक गेम. ज़्यादा नहीं, बस एक. Italia, Domino's पिज्ज़ा, पास्ता. होस्टेज को बचाएंगे, बनेंगे काउंटर स्क्वाड, not terrorist counter squad. Or should we be terrorists today? Let's go with counter squad. अभी हमारा मैच शुरू नहीं हुआ है, ये तो ऑलमोस्ट खत्म होने वाला है. My man was गोलियां मारा भाई. तो Let's go. Wish me luck. इस मैप के साथ मैं ज़्यादा फेमिलियर नहीं हूँ. पीछे रहने में फ़ायदा है। ओह शिट, कचोरी चोर से मरे हैं।
भाई ये क्या अब तक यही नहीं देखा। ये तो आराम मैच है भाई। साइडॉल को वाह आ रहा है भाई। साइडॉल को बाहर रखा भाई तुम लोग। मेन
Let's make this Reyes rain. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire.
Let's go. There were so many of them.
अरे यार नाइस टीम नाइस हारना push
Hold your positions. Cover this area. Throwing a grenade.
This is getting intense. Don't go there, whatever happens. We are not going to win this.
Let's show them who we are. Hold your positions. Throwing flashbang.
अरे 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 खतरनाक है। ले जा ले जा ले जा ले जा ले जा ले जा 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 जल्दी, अरे जा ना।
हार गए भाई, हार गया उत्तम मैच।
चल
लेके
ले लो।
Oh, we win.
Not good enough.
Good enough.
But GG's, well played.
Yeah.
Look. No.
इटली का मैप बदल गया।
कहाँ बदला भाई? कहाँ बदला?
अबे बदल गया यार।
भाई लग नहीं रहा भाई।
मैं बहुत ज्यादा टाइम पर खेल रहा हूँ।
Shit.
Mr. Bean! You know, I'm going to go jog on the orphanage.
असली गेम तो अब शुरू होगी।
चलो भाई, अरे चूतियों का हेड कैसे लग गया भाई? Bro, write in caps lock, bro. Write in caps lock. Capital letter, bro. Capital letter. Use capital letter. Ju. Terrorists win. See, you write in capital letter. He saw your message, bro. You write in capital lock only. Okay.
Targets acquired.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, right in caps lock only. Okay, yeah.
Deploying flashbang.
You are winning, your team is winning, bro.
Terrorists win.
Dying.
We are losing.
Hello.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here.
स्नाइपर से देखते हैं हम क्या कर सकते हैं.
Throwing flashbang. All right. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Got it. Decoy. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Deploying flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Affirmative. Let's go. Nice. Oh yeah. Throw down. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Smoke. Grenade out. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Hostages coming out. Deploying flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Champion. Roger that. Go.
I think मैं स्नाइपर के साथ अच्छा कर रहा हूँ.
Incendiary. Grenade. Deploying decoy. Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Hell good, baby. Woohoo! Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Incendiary out. Throwing fire.
What?
His name, you know him?
No, I don't remember any name.
You don't know?
No.
Bro, remember, bro. Try to remember, bro. You know him. He plays so well.
He's talking about this fella.
He comes back all time. He don't play. He plays so well, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's make this Reyes rain. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Hostage has been rescued.
Right on.
Counter-terrorists win.
नहीं भाई
Got it.
उसको पता नहीं होगा ऑडियो वाला ऑडियो
Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Grenade. Throwing a grenade.
ऑडियो नहीं बजाना चल नहीं यार
Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
भाई लॉन्ग से तो है नहीं क्या
Terrorists win.
very bad possibility to be to very bad mouse abusing all time कहाँ गया भाई अच्छा जिंदा था
Affirmative. Oh yeah. Smoke. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Incendiary. Damn. Throwing flashbang.
connector
Counter-terrorists win.
Roger. We are out of here. Put up a smoke. Throwing fire. Incendiary. Flashbang. Grenade. Grenade out. Grenade out. Too good. good, baby. Incendiary out.
अबे भाई इसमें तो मजा आ जाएगी भाई जलाने में।